to Beccas by the Bay Homestead, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I did at my Dollar Tree haul today. We were out and about, and we have like a small stock tank that we use as a pool to cool off in for the summertime. So we're supposed to have like record high heats here in Texas um, this year. It's just going to be really, really hot. And even this weekend, they were just posting on the news today how the record heat could be taxing our power grid in Texas. And we know how all that went during the freeze apocalypse in February, when a lot of people lost power. So there's always a possibility here that we might lose power due to hurricanes and things like that. So how we cool off is we picked up a poly stock tank pool last year, or poly stock tank that we use as a little mini pool. And this is what I use to vacuum our pool out with. I have like a skimmer, and I skim out anything. I swirl it in a little whirlpool. And these little things, they're like little cannon things. They just suck up the water and stuff like that. So you make like a whirlpool, any kind of dirt and stuff that didn't get picked up by the pool pump filter um, centers into the center of the little stock tank pool, and I just suck it up and spit it out. And this is my cheap way of vacuuming out our little stock tank pool and keeping it cool. It only takes me like 5 minutes a day. And so mine cracked. This was the whole purpose of going to the Dollar Tree, was to grab these before they're gone because it's a summertime item. So I actually grabbed two. I'm going to keep one in the house so I can keep my little pool clean. So, inflation, they're saying, is at 8%. I think not. How about you? Have you been to the grocery store each week and seen the prices going up, up, and up? Yes, me too. Just talking to hubby today. We got, this is actually from Walmart, but I can't find this locally anywhere. The Morton Iodized sea salt. I have hypothyroid, and I actually need the iodine, extra iodine in my diet. Can't find it anywhere. And the price of this, I think, last year was like 202, 205. Then it went up to like 210. I purchased this in February at 228 each. I just ordered another 12 of these because I'm worried I won't be able to get any at all. And salt is an essential mineral. We do salt everything since we cook from scratch, so we have to put salt in our diet. This was $2.70. That is a 19% inflation increase from just February, not including what it went up from last year. A lot higher than 8%. So if you're not stocking up on things, and you can, I highly suggest you go out and do some shopping and stock your pantry on any gaps that you might have. This actually took probably over a week to get here, and the shipping and all that came from somewhere else in Texas because I've been looking around at all our stores, couldn't find it anywhere. But anywho, back to my Dollar Tree haul. These are fabulous baskets. Now I totally wish this was $1. These are as you know, everything's $1.25 now. I actually use these as drying racks for my handmade soaps. I have an Etsy shop called Beccas by the Bay, if you're new here, and I make handmade soaps and lotions and things like that. And these are great if you are doing that kind of craft or things like that, or you just want to organize and store things on your shelving in your home. These are great. You can pull them out. That way you don't have to reach all the way to the back. And they're washable and they're fabulous. These are great because I put these on if you see my other pantry tour, I have them on my metal shelves for my food. So canned goods, like canned tuna fish and things like that, I stack them on their side, and I make three rows. 1, 2, 3, 3 rows of the tuna fish. And so I've got like tuna fish, turkey, ham, all that stuff like that. So anyway, I needed some more because I have things that I need to organize, and I haven't done that yet. So that was part of my Dollar Tree haul today. Was I'm gonna do some more organizing, and so I guess you could call this prepping. I just I break bowls, I break dishes. I just somehow have the fumbles every now and then because my sugars get low or whatever. And sometimes I'm just really tired, and I have Anyway, I have issues with my neck and shoulders, so sometimes I drop stuff. I'm not going to go spend a fortune on dishes. So I needed some bowls, and I picked up 5 of these black ceramic bowls. I like the black ones. They had some blue and green, but I picked up all black, so I got 5 of those. Hubby's excited. And I also make, since, you know, I make soap, or if you just need a good old mixing bowl, these are pretty handy. They are made pretty good. You can throw them in your dishwasher. They've got like a little silicone or like rubber bottom so they don't move on your countertop. So these are great mixing bowls for mixing up your pancake batter or whatever you're mixing up, cookies. These are always a good deal. So I just love these. I picked up another one. I needed one. So I'm going to be doing another video about some different preps. This was just a haul. This is part of it for our medical supplies. You can get the adhesive athletic tape. They have a thinner one. This is the thicker one. This is like, what, like 2 inches? I kind of recommend the 2-inch one because whatever you're wrapping, as far as like if you have an injury, and I've attended to injuries and things like that. I'm sure you have too. But if you've got like a gauze patch, you want to put the tape over the patch, and you want it to go over your skin as well. This will adhere a whole lot better than the little skinny 1/2-inch one. So if they have it available, I just kind of recommend getting the fatter one. It sticks and holds things a little bit better, and you don't use as much tape, so it goes a little bit longer. I'm kind of low, so I picked up some hydrocortisone cream. Always good to stock your first aid with some different. They had tons of stuff there for first aid, so I needed some hydrocortisone cream. Hydrocortisone cream. I keep saying cream. It's cream, right? Cream. Hydrocortisone cream. Anywho, so we got that. And if you're looking for toothpaste, $1.25. That's a good price for Colgate or Crest. This one has the baking soda and peroxide with fresh mint, and so that's always a good deal. And I don't know if I've seen this before. I just figured I'd pick one up and we'd try it. This is the Sweetened Condensed Creamer for like coffee and stuff. So it's got, now it does have some sugar. It's got milk, sugar, palm oil, vitamins, and that's pretty much all I see. I don't see anything else. So, I don't know. I thought it was a good deal. Good deal. I figured we'd give it a try. Hubby's and I are always drinking coffee. Now, they didn't have any of the milk. They had just the almond milk, and the expiration was like, I'm going to read it again. I said September of 2022, so it is going to expire kind of soon. Usually these expirations go out at least a year. So I just picked one up to have on the shelf and have some shelf-stable milk. I do have some powdered milks and things like that, but the almond milk is nice sometimes. I've tried the milk one, and hubby and I didn't really care for the regular milk one, so I don't keep that in our stocked pantry. So I figured this time I'd try the almond milk since that's what they had. And this is 32 ounces, so that's a good deal. And then this I thought was great. These are like these nylon, not nylon, like a spandex stretchy hair elastic. And I picked some up at like HEB, and so I'm always put my hair back because I got curly hair and frizzy hair, and you know, these are soft and they're not gonna, I'm getting a lot of breakage from the other elastics. So anyway, these were really soft, and these were a little bit wider, so I haven't seen the wider ones, but it's always good to be able to throw your hair up in like a ponytail. It's super soft, so you can wear it on your wrist, and it's not gonna like, you know, pinch you or cause a whole bunch of, it's really soft, so it's not gonna make a impression and stuff like that. So anyway, they had 3 of these for 3 for $1.25. Thought that was a good deal. So something to always throw your hair up out of the way. And so that was fun. I like the colors. I like blue. What else did I get? Hubby was like, where is everything? So he's checking out what I got. These are great for, like if you've got like a bug out bag, or if you just like to go camping, or like we like to go camping on the beach and stuff like that, or just having like a snack bag to kind of like put in your purse or something to have. It's always good to have. This is the Sunshine Blend. It's got banana chips, cranberries, almonds, cashews, and blueberries. And this one is the fruit and nut one. This one's got raisins, golden raisins, cranberries, cashews, and almonds. These are $1.25 for 2.25 ounces. These are pretty good. Our son is in the military as well. He's in the Air Force, and so a lot of times we send him care packages, and I like to also like fill every little gap because I do the like usually like the medium size flat rate boxes, and I like to like stuff things in there and little snacks and stuff with little you know, little care packages that I send up there for him. So these are great too. They're just fun just to have around. They taste really good. Oh, this is what hubby was super excited about. He's like, what did you get for seeds? We're always growing stuff here. So anyhow, I got the sugar snap peas. He said these are not planted till fall. We were looking for, he was looking for the Kentucky pole beans. They were sold out, so I told him that maybe we'll try another Dollar Tree and see if they have the Kentucky pole beans. But they were sold out, so I picked up 4 of the sugar snap peas. These are great for stir fry, so we'll plant those in the fall. And then we planted a row of our Cherokee wax yellow bush beans. These are really productive. We planted them probably 2 months ago or so from seed, and we used all 4 packets in like a 25-foot row. I think he did a double row of them, and so it's been really productive right now for us. And I just grabbed these for next season. So I'll put these in my seed box, and then gonna try having some more eggplant again. A friend gifted us a couple of plants to try, and so they had 1 packet left, and I don't think I have any in my seed library. So I picked up an eggplant. This is the Black Beauty. Now, the Dollar Tree, if you didn't know, and you want to garden and grow some stuff, all their seeds are 4 for $1, so they're 25 cents each. So these are still a really good deal, and they still have stuff available. Just shop around, check out your Dollar Tree. Other thing I got in the garden department, because we're pretty well with what we have, but these little tools here are so cute. They come in different colored handles. They work really well. I picked I think I bent my last shovel that I had, so I picked one up, and then I'm always looking for it because we garden in the front and the backyard. So I thought it'd just be nice to have something for the front yard only, and that way I'm not just kind of walking back and forth looking for my tools. And then I got another little scratchy one for planting things. These are pretty well made. I mean, so far so good. I think I bought it the beginning of the season when they first put these out. I bought it and I kept it outside, and it's actually held up pretty well. It digs pretty good here in the clay soil, even though it's pretty hard. Works really good. So grab a couple of garden tools, and that's a good price. $1.25. Always good to have a little strainer. I think mine is maybe on its way out, so I just picked one up. This one looked like it's made better than it has been in the past, so we'll see how long this one is good for. But you know, sometimes we just make coffee um in our pot, and I just strain it. We make a pot for the day, and I'm not sure where I put the other kettle that we have, but I'll make a pot and we'll just strain it over into each coffee cup. So we're just pretty basic and simple here, and I needed another one, so I grabbed one. I've been looking everywhere, and I haven't been to Walmart recently. It's been probably about a month since I've been to Walmart. So I'm out of witch hazel, And so this one was the unscented one. The ones I keep finding everywhere are scented, and I didn't want one that's scented because I have sensitivities. So this was $1.25, so I just picked one up to have on hand. This is really good for like bug bites, like if you get bit by fire ants or any kind of other bug bite. This helps clean that and take the sting out and the itchiness. So it's really good to always have some witch hazel on hand in your first aid. It's also a good toner for your skin. What else did I get? Okay, these are adorable. So I picked these up because we've got a little farm stand here for our garden. We sell some extra produce, and I thought these little chalkboard tags would be really cute to put on our baskets. And I'm always doing it with like paper and tape and Sharpie, and I just hate how it looks. So I told myself, I wrote it down. I said I'm gonna get these little things when I go there next time, and so that's what I picked up. I glad they had them. They had so these are $1.25 for 4. I got 2 packages, so I got 8 total. And it's hot. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot, y'all. So anyway, we picked up Arm & Hammer talc-free foot powder for keeping our feet cooler. You can get a rash. It's super easy. My husband does lawn care, and so he can get a rash on his foot and stuff like that. So we put this in our shoes. So I picked that up for $1.25. Thought that was a good deal. And they have tons of cleaners there, as you know. So I picked one up. Picked up the Comet foaming bath cleaner, and thought that was a good deal. So I picked one of those up. And they have food. They have food here. It amazes me that they have really cool stuff. So they've got these TJ Farms Select blueberries. They're pretty good. We'll make pancakes with them, or blueberry muffins, or like crepes with blueberries, or something like that. So I picked up a couple of those, and that's it. That's my total haul from the Dollar Tree. So I don't know if that gave you guys any ideas or whatever, maybe for your garden, maybe for organizing, things like that. Makes it affordable because baskets can add up and be really expensive. If you go to Target or even Walmart, their cheapest baskets at Walmart I think are like what, 3 something each or more, maybe $5 if they're available. So I always hit up the Dollar Tree for baskets when I need them. And that's it. We go there and get lots of different little seeds and different little items, just kind of fill in some different gaps. It does help with your budget too. So like say you're going to these other stores, you're gonna pay like 3 something for a toothpaste when this is $1.25. So, inflation's going up, save where you can. And I hope that this was helpful. And let me know what you guys like getting at the Dollar Tree. I just love going in there and looking around. I was probably in there longer than I should have been, and I have other things I need to do today. So I had a lot of fun shopping around and looking at all the things that they had for spring again. They had some scarves in there. I mean, I was so tempted to get a scarf. It was so cute. It had little planty leaves on it and stuff, and I didn't pick it up, but it was adorable. So anywho, I will see you guys in the next video. My next video will probably be more geared towards first aid, and I think I'm going to write it down, but it includes first aid. So I'll kind of go over first aid and some other things in my next prepper video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to stock your pantry, do what you can with what you can, and do the best that you can. And that's it. Sending lots of love and blessings to you all, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me.